Barb and I took the weekend to go to Slave Lake. This is Lesser Slave Lake. Behind me you can hear the water. We camped here for the night. We even got a nice campfire going. I'm gonna trying to make you see all this while still remaining focused. Now, in the comment section of my channel, I've been asked to do a review of my tent, or at least show what kind of tent I use when I go on bicycle tours. I decided to use the occasion to show you a little bit about the tent that Barbara and I use when we go on bicycle tours and also on other camping trips. It's a Hillman tent, but it was actually sold on Amazon under the name Marmot, so it's identical. And I think the ad actually said that there could be a difference in the name, somewhere in the fine print, I guess. Now this tent, we've had it since 2016, so that makes it a full 4 years. And in 2017 I used this tent as my main means of shelter on a bicycle trip across Canada. See? And it survived really well. It is still in great shape. See, I'll show you the inside of it here. The one problem this tent has after 4 years of use are some of the zippers. I don't know, last year at some point we were camping and I was trying to open this outer thing, this fly we call it. It's this side here. There's one point where it doesn't really close properly when you try to. There are flaps here, see, like this, that are definitely useful when it rains, because this tent, it's almost 100% waterproof. There's no rain getting in. But when those flaps get caught in the zipper, and that happens many times in the same spot, I think what happens is that the zipper gets twisted and stuff, and then eventually it doesn't work as good. But I mean, this tent has gotten a lot of use and I would recommend it to anyone. It costs just over $200 Canadian on Amazon. Well, there's signs of wear and tear on this one now, but guess what? Next year I'll probably be in the market for the exact same tent. And my strategy might be to use only the parts that are kind of worn out and problematic on this one to save the new one. One more thing I gotta show you that I don't really like that much, but I mean, it's good stuff. But after 4 years you find these problems. Those pegs that you use to anchor the tent, this one's broken off. It's because of the way they're shaped, and I'll show you that too. This one is bent. Still use them all. This is what the pegs used to look like, and it all makes sense, but when you bang on them often enough, they bend. There's Barb. Good morning. I'm doing a review of the tent after 4 years of use.
And waterproof.
Yeah, it's really waterproof. It's got good ventilation. There's that. All right, well, I'm gonna stop it here because it's almost breakfast time. Ta-da! So Barbara and I finished our breakfast. Sorry about the interruption. I'm not sorry, because it was good. We had chunky with noodles, and what else was in there? A homegrown tomato. Yeah, we had about, was it 4 or 5 pieces of beef in there. So once again, let's look at the tent. We're going to take all the stuff out of it now, and then I'm going to show you how I take it down. Then you'll know what to expect when you buy this kind of tent. I can highly recommend this tent because it is not 500 bucks. It's only less than half that, even now I believe. And it packs really small, and it's the perfect tent for a bike tour. So there you go.
at the camera.
I have to show how this works, because this is just beautiful, because you don't have to slide these rods through anything. And the tent just hooks on with those plastic hooks and they snap around the rod. And of course with one hand it's harder to undo, but if you have both hands, you don't hold the camera with one, then it's really easy to undo. Now I can't even undo this. No, that's not working. Can you hold the camera? I want to demonstrate the thing. My mountain woman is bundled up.
Still trying to warm up. Okay.
Like this.
Okay, so
2 hands. This. Doop. Doop.
can we see what the tabs look like? Let's get right in there.
Oh, I should have.
Right
you know
here,
what?
the tab.
I forgot to do the magic step.
That's what the tabs are.
All right, in the effort to make a good movie about this and show you how this all works, I almost forgot one crucial step, because I always do this. I could pick up the whole tent, shake it out so that when I pack it there's no sand in there. That's it, that's all. So now I can just continue what I started. These hooks are particularly valuable when you're setting up your tent in the dark, because it's much easier to see them with a little light, or even without a light. It's much easier than when you have to slide them through parts of the tent that you can't even see, and then they get stuck and crumpled and whatnot. So this is why this tent is so practical. So this, my friends, is this is what the tent looks like when I carry it. It's a small package, fits in any pannier, it's light. You'll have to look up on the website. I'll try to leave a link, because I believe it is still available on Amazon, just about the same type. And it weighs next to nothing. It's smaller package than my warm sleeping bag is, actually, or about the same. But this is really light. It's an awesome tent. It's not the best, not the most expensive, or I should say it is the best, because for me it's done the job. Only thing is those zippers, you know, those zippers, if well, what can you do, right? Nothing lasts forever, but this is still the tent that we use for every camping trip. I use it when I go bicycle touring, and I love it. If you'd like to buy a tent just like this one, just follow the link in the description. Thank you, because I'll probably get a small commission if you click. You might also consider subscribing to my channel, and by the way, I've got a lot more videos.